Hey friends, new Sunday episode. No silly cold open today. We're going to start this episode up on a somber note for me and my friends and family. We actually lost someone, a friend, as I'm recording this a day ago. If you're watching this, it's about a week and a half ago. His name was Joe. He was a sweet, kind, bear of a man. He was his nickname. He was a big old guy, bigger than me. Often bald head and big beard. And just the sweetest, kindest, one of the biggest hearted people you could ever meet in your life. Quite young, younger than me, in his early 40s. And he died suddenly, but he had been struggling with quite a bit of health complications over the previous, as long as I've known him. Joe is a person that I've known for about 15 years, and his wife Amy, and a big group of friends. We would have met through my sister Kimberly, and through going to Dragon Con. That's kind of how we met. You have those friends that are kind of your convention buddies that you maybe only see at conventions. And, especially 15, 20 years ago, there wasn't the social media like it is today and texting and stuff. So you wouldn't see him very often at all. He did live in this local area. And he had been struggling with some various health complications for a while. And unfortunately, just this week, his wife, Amy, she came home and found that he had passed. And it's really sad. And Joe's actually been on some videos, not in a while, but pre-COVID. Some Dragon Con videos you would have seen Joe. And he was at my house for a housewarming party. I don't know that I have that on the channel when we finished building the house. He was here for various birthday parties. Anytime I'd go to a Halloween party, he was at that. We played multiple D&D campaigns, full campaigns, over a number of months together. And lots of game nights. And we just spent a lot of time together. I haven't seen each other as often since COVID. And I regret that. And I'm sad about that. COVID happened and you lose touch with people. And I even talked about how you lose touch with people during that time. And even though we lived, within an hour and a half of each other, what kind of happened is those events, those Halloween parties, those D&D campaigns, those game nights, they just never came back after COVID. They just never returned. And so, we still, he followed, I know he watched the YouTube stuff and Instagram. He commented on Facebook, and we'd still see him at Dragon Con and that kind of stuff. We just didn't hang out quite as much as we had, and I regret that. And so I just wanted to pay tribute to Joe, the man who was a kind person, a warm, loving person, opened his home up to me, to Victoria, to Steve, people he didn't know at all. He just knew that we were somehow connected to Kim a long time ago, when I had just moved into this area and changed careers and, hadn't found my way quite yet in this chapter of my life. And he and Amy were just always so kind to us. And always so thoughtful and remembered birthdays and all those kinds of things. And really good people. The world is less kind as Joe is no longer in it. And it impacted me quite a bit for a lot of reasons. And while this episode will be a normal episode, it won't be this tone the whole time. I wanted to begin paying tribute to Joe. Sending my love to Amy, and reflecting and encouraging you. You don't know, you just don't know when the end will come. And so make sure you tell your people you love them. Make sure you hug them. Make sure you don't lose touch with people that mean something to you. And make those game nights happen. Make those D&D campaigns happen. Spend a few extra minutes when you see each other at a convention. Hug necks. Send texts. Messages, don't lose touch. It's real easy to do that. It's funny that we're in a more connected world than ever, and it's easier to lose touch than ever. So try your best not to lose touch, and love your people. And rest in peace, Joe. Thank you for the kindness and the love and the friendship for many years. All the silliness. I'm going to put some pictures. I have a picture of a group of us when I think this is not long after I moved in, maybe the first game night that I ever hosted at my house. That's probably 9 years ago, something like that. And you see Joe over in the corner of the couch. Big guy, bald, big beard. And I'll put another picture up that is Joe and Damien and I at Dragon Con a few years ago. We used to take part in the stage show. There's no other way to say it, really. This kind of performance thing with a group of friends in an organization that would do giveaways, and it was almost like an improv type of, is weird, a goofy show at Dragon Con. And this particular time, we would have to do some sort of interpretive dance or slam poetry. That's what it was. We had to do slam poetry to a topic that was given to us. So you can see Damien playing the drums on an upside down bucket, and Joe and I having fun. And numerous times I could show you a lot of things from various silly contests and stuff that Joe and I did together. Being the two big guys, we tend to do the silly stuff like that. So I'm going to miss him, and I'm sorry that I lost touch, or that we hadn't seen each other in a period of time, at least since last Dragon Con, and I feel bad about that. So love your people, hug your people. Sorry to start this on a somber note, but it was appropriate. And like I say, this channel is kind of my home videos and my reflections and what's happening in my life. And this week, that's what happened in my life. So thank you for everything, Joe. If anybody happens to be interested, I can send you the information. I'm not going to post it. This is not I'm not asking for anybody to do anything, not even leave a comment. I'm just sharing my thoughts and encouraging you to, if you're going to do anything, tell your parents you love them, tell your loved ones you love them, your friends, whoever it is. But he is, his request was in lieu of any type of flowers or condolences or anything, to donate to a local animal shelter to help animals. And that tells you what kind of man he was. So I love you, Joe. I'm going to miss you. Amy, anything you need, let us know. And that's it. So now, regular new episode. It really has been a challenging period of time. Obviously, what I just talked about happened. This video was supposed to be us going to see Usher in concert, Natalie and I. And he canceled that concert 6 hours before the gates opened. Literally, we were about to get ready and leave to head downtown, and that got canceled. So that's not what this is going to be, unfortunately. Hopefully it'll be. It's not. There's no new date yet, so hopefully we'll have a chance to go to that. It is postponed for now, but I'm sure it'll be all right. When other things happen in your life, it gives you some perspective. But we'll still have fun in this episode. So here's the things we're going to do. I have a ton of toys to open, which you've seen come in. I got a bunch of it on the table. I've got some new things that have come in. So we're going to open a lot of toys. A lot. That's going to be a big chunk of this video is opening toys, chatting, like we do sometimes. And then on Saturday, which is a couple days from now, we have Kai's first event tomorrow night, her first performance. I probably won't have, I don't know, we'll see. At least maybe Natalie and I will find somewhere fun to eat. We'll show you that maybe tomorrow. But what we do have is we are going to hopefully meet Perfect Cell, the voice of Cell from Dragon Ball, Saturday morning. And then we are going to a concert, Avatar, the animated Avatar, live in concert with an orchestra at the Fox Theater. That is also happening Saturday. So those are the big events that are happening. We can't film much in there, but, we'll talk about it. I know, puppy. I know. That was his tail. I know. But the majority, we're going to open toys. It's going to be action figure day. So here we go. And these are things that are new that have come in. So pre-order from Amazon. War Master Horus from Joy Toy. Look how big that is. That's ridiculous. Shout out to my man Dog. He found me this Merman, finally. Turtles Grayskull Merman. He made a little trade ski. I had a Cosmic Legion exclusive from Ishcon, so made a little trade. Thank you, sir. And then this, Ultimates Michelangelo, Super 7. Fortunately, they put this back up. There are, boom, 2 of these. They just sent me the shipper box. I'm only going to open one, but glad to have that. And then I pre-ordered this from Baltimore. This is the Ravens' new alternate helmet, which is like this matte purple and gold. And I love it. I want to get a full size of this. I just thought I'd show you. They're going to wear this once this year. I don't know which game, but I love it. And it's using that's the front-facing Ravens logo. Here, I'll show you the difference between the 2 helmets. That's their standard logo. You see that's on the side of the Raven. This is facing the front of the Raven. So like if you were facing him like that, that's the alternate logo. So alternate helmet, normal helmet. Very happy to have that. Then we have all the rest of this we're going to open. Comic-Con Cobra Commander, Sentinel Cyclops, Comic-Con NECA Turtles, the 2 Comic-Con Jada sets. That's Street Fighter, Chun-Li, and Evil Ryu. The 3 Biker Mice from Mars, Tatsu. We saw this in a hunt video this week, the Battle Damage Ronin. Saw those recently, Belly Bomb Leatherhead. We got Comic-Con Alf, Comic-Con Earl, Going to Work Earl, and then Comic-Con Scumbug and Groom. That's what we're going to do. And this little zombie dude. Plus those guys. So, lots to open. That box is pretty cool. I'm going to have to keep that. That's the Mikey pizza box. That's pretty cool. So, my game plan here over the next 2 days is just to work my way through this. I mean, that's a lot. And I don't want to just do this. And I'm just going to open it and eventually put it all out here and then go over it for you. You got Merman next to the dog. Look at the art on the back of that package. You see it? I do want to remind you, as you're watching this, you will be watching this when? Let's see. It will be like August 23rd? No. Let's see. 17th, 25th. Coming up on Thursday, Dragon Con begins. And it runs through Monday. So he has his all-in-one little clamshell. And he's got the mini comic. I have saved the mini comics. I haven't read any of the mini comics. But if you are coming to Dragon Con, come say hello to us. We will be there in some capacity probably every day of the show. We do have an event for Kaya, one of her performances, one of her competitions on the Friday evening. But I will be there at least, and Andrew Bogus is coming to hang out and go with us. So he will also be there that Friday during the day. And then all day Saturday we'll be there. I think Victoria's coming for some Saturday. Natalie will be there Saturday. Natalie may be there Friday too. And Kaya, of course, Sunday. And probably even Monday. I don't know. It's our birthdays across coming up at that same time. And it's a big one for Kaya. It's her 16th birthday. But I do not think we will do her 16th birthday party type thing there. I think we will do that another way. The weekend after, probably. But if you're going to Dragon Con, come and see us. There's a lot of cool stuff, a lot of fun stuff to see. It's not the easiest to run into people, although you tend to. Like last year, we ran into Jordan Gasly just randomly at DragonCon. David will not be there. I don't know if I mentioned that. They are going to Disney. They're taking their first trip with the kiddos to Disney World, which is exciting. So we won't see David for a little while as they do that. And usually David is one of my run-around buddies. We, the last few years, have had Shiloh with us at DragonCon at least for a day, which has been fun. And but she'll be having fun at Disney World this time, and we'll get her back to DragonCon next year, and of course MomoCon and all those other things. And then also coming up in September, I know DragonCon is not for everyone. It's big and eventful, and can be overwhelming. I mean, even for somebody like me, I don't really struggle with social anxiety or anything like that, but I mean, DragonCon is an overwhelming show for everyone, no matter how comfortable you are with groups or, you know, whatever. It's just it's a lot. A lot happens there. Get this guy out of here. There we go. Joe Lanta is coming up September 27th through 29th as well. And I will be there that Friday, the 27th. I'll be there a little bit. I'll probably miss most of the regular hours of the show, but I'll be there during setup, and then I'll be there after the fact. So he's got this tail thing. I don't know how you don't display him like that. But then he also has legs, if you put him on. But I mean, who's not going to use the Merman tail? It's cool. Plus he has a sword and a trident. I'll show you everything I open as I open it. I gotta create space as I go. The easiest things. Let's see. These are all Super 7. Super 7 turtles. But Joe Lamb, 27th through 29th. I'll be there the 28th, 29th the whole time. Should be. And I'm looking forward to that. There's a lot of toy companies going to be there. I know Valaverse. They may have the vehicle, the Vanguard. The Vanguard says it's shipping soon. So that could be a thing that's there. You never know. Let's see. We'll put Alf up here with that. Then we got NECA Turtles, Archie Turtles, Super 7. There we go. I have a little bit more space. We'll do some of these biker mice. I do have to take Kyle to practice here in a minute. So actually, we will do Alf. This is San Diego Comic-Con Alf, Comic-Con exclusive. He's got almost like a superhero costume on. He's got a cape. It's like he's cosplaying. He has a poster too. The Alf figures come with cool little accessories, these Comic-Cons. The camera, this has the poster tube, sometimes the Comic-Con badge. You can do a lot with those. I am not gonna save this boxing. That's, you know, it's cool enough, but I'm to the point where I'm almost not gonna save any box. Oh, he has a selfie stick. That's cool. That is cool. They have gotten a lot out of this Alf mold. They've got the regular release Alf, this Comic-Con Alf, and last year's Comic-Con Alf, which was just like Alf is a convention goer, if I remember right, and this is Alf is cosplaying as a convention goer. So they're getting their usage out of the Alf just like they are the Earl Sinclair. He's got a bunch of hands. I just took those out. Sorry I didn't show you that, but a bunch of hands, selfie stick, and the poster tube. That's it. So, but he does have the soft goods. Selfie stick's cool. That's a cool accessory. I could see. I mean, I actually wasn't gonna buy this, and then I bought it because of the accessories, thinking they'd be pretty cool just to have. I only have the last year's Comic-Con Alf that's on display. The regular Alf I do not have on display, but I should. But there he is in his costume. I'm gonna get him out of his things. I gotta take Kaya to practice, and we'll open more toys. Oh, Kaya's got practice. That was what that noise was. And we'll open more toys in a bit.
This is my show hair.
It's her show hair. She's twirling her show hair. We're back. Taking a nap, Bubba. Hey, buddy. Let me tell you what. I bought this in a recent hunt video to be the temporary card holder. When we have sets that we don't have homes for yet. I have not put sheets in a binder in 30 years. And it is not easy. Pain in the butt. It's 40 kiddo. No free feet. This cape, soft goods are actually pretty good. And NECA, not always known for their soft goods, but pretty good. I'm only going to do a few more tonight. I think what I'll do is the 2 dinosaurs figures, not the Bikers Mice. I'll do those 2 dinosaur figures. I'll push everything forward and start again tomorrow. Because I don't want to just do this all day today. Kai's at practice now. I do have to cook dinner later. Natalie's on her way home from work. All right, Captain Impressive, also a Comic-Con exclusive dinosaurs. And then Earl Sinclair Tree Pusher, where he's like at work. So 2 Earl Sinclair figures. I'm a little bit disappointed. It seems like maybe this line didn't do well. I don't know, because they announced nothing else for it at San Diego Comic-Con, and nothing else for Gargoyles. And I think both of those come from Disney, so I don't know. But this is the 3rd use of the Earl Sinclair mold. No other baby use, but the baby mold, primarily there's a bunch of accessories that they could probably use with other things. But I hope, and now we're on the 3rd Alf with no other Alf things, so maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're not doing well. But I'd like to see at least a family. The grandma, I want the grandma. The mama, since you got not the mama, I don't know. But maybe they're not doing so well. There were no announcements at Comic-Con for those. So this Tree Pusher, I think this is just going to be a general release. Found it at Target. I think it just has the hat. I don't know what's different about it. The hat and the soft goods. I think the shirt's the same. He's got different accessories. Let's see. And maybe a different expression. But yeah, he's got the hat. He's got a lunchbox. He's got the little... is that the, boss? What's his boss? The little dinosaurs that talk? He's got beer. The accessories that come with these things are cool. Again, at the end, once I've opened everything up, probably for you, 20, 30 minutes from now worth of clips, some period of time from now, I'll show you all of it and much closer. The tail, he has an alternate head. I wouldn't imagine that's really an alternate head from the original, but maybe. Tail is on the bottom. Big old tail. The Earl Sinclair figure is huge, and that tail is not far off the size of Alf by itself. It's interesting that they did Alf Comic-Con exclusive and Earl Sinclair Comic-Con exclusive without announcing anything else for those lines and making them both superheroes. Conspiracy theory. Maybe this goes in his lunch. Does this lunchbox open? It does open, I feel like. Maybe I have to actually, I don't want to break it. Lunchbox, I think it goes in there because it's almost like a cage. Yeah, it opens. And you put the little creatures that are alive down in his lunchbox. That's funny. That's it. He's got, what do you have? 2 alternate hands, beer. I guess alternate hand to hold the beer, maybe. I'm not even sure that he can hold that with anything. Then the alternate head, the tail, lunchbox. What else is it going to come with? But not that much. It's a huge, chunky boy. I really liked this show as a kid, and it's pretty impactful. It's kind of dark. The ending, especially, is dark. It's very adult themed, right? And I don't mean ooh la la adult themed, but I just mean it tackles things that adults deal with. It's not as much like the silly antics of Steve Urkel necessarily. It's more, harder things. And I don't know why I liked it as a kid. Probably Henson. These are Henson designs, I believe. And so, we all liked the Henson stuff as we were growing up. The Muppets and puppets and all the things Tim Henson would create. That's it. Man, he is so chunky. Oh no, there's around his legs too. I apologize. I should have saved NECA for off camera. Because any NECA figure is going to have 417 twist ties. You know that. Did y'all watch dinosaurs growing up? Is that a thing you watched? I think most of us that are my age at least saw it a little bit. I'm almost positive it was the TGIF. That's what it was on, TGIF ball. See if I can get him out now. There we go. Is that helmet on that head? I know it was kind of like pressure fit on there. All right, so there he is. So I think the shirt, the work shirt, which is kind of Velcroed onto him, and the hat are the main differences. I mean, should I have bought that? No. Did I buy that? Clearly, yes. I mean, you know, I want to support that line because I want that line to continue. I don't think it's going to continue. Don't you wish that companies would just be honest when they either lose a license or the license isn't profitable enough to continue? You know, the Super 7 Disney thing, they could not reach an agreement on a new license, and I think it was primarily because Disney, you know, the cost that Disney was paying or the amount that Disney wanted Super 7 to make was not in line with Super 7's business model, whatever the case may be. Say what you will about Super 7, like, people like those Simpsons figures. I know the character selection, this is the Comic-Con exclusive one. Captain Impressive never appeared in the show, I don't think. Just the thing that NECA made up. Probably to use the mold again. But that, with Disney, you know, it just didn't work. And it just kind of floundered, even though it seemed almost certain that the line was canceled. And I understand when you still have figures that are in pre-order and haven't been released yet or whatever, you don't necessarily want to say this line is canceled because then people may not buy any of that stuff that you've already invested money into. I get it from a business perspective, but I just wish, even if at the end, once everything's been fulfilled, they could say, it's still different. Does it look different? Yeah, it has some different. No, it's like the same. Thought it might have some different shading. I wasn't even showing you, I'm sorry. A lot more hands in this guy, and he has a gloved hands. Oh boy, I've dropped it. I've dropped it. I've dropped it. Oh, I'm falling. I'm falling out of the chair. But I wish they would just tell you. We don't have the license anymore, or this line didn't sell good enough for us to continue, whatever. Just, you know, instead of it just kind of disappearing into oblivion, especially now that we're in this era where toy companies talk a lot to us and are transparent a lot. And I know that may be too transparent. I get it. Put it out in a press release, you know, something. You know, NECA, Super 7, whoever, is no longer going to make Disney licensed products or whatever. Be fine, boy. That head is going to be hard to get out of there. Woo! How many twist ties do I got on this dude? Maybe just 4. Just 4. But hey, with a NECA figure, that's like saying 0. It's just such a pain in the butt to get up. But you know what I mean? Oh, there's a little extra thing. What is this? Oh, he's got a captain. It's like a little tiny trading card I would have missed, or sticker. I would have missed that. So if you bought this figure and you're going to open it, I know a lot of people may not open it because it's Comic-Con, but I'm an opener. Make sure you look for that. Anyway, I'm rambling as I'm frustrated with the twist ties. So let me finish getting this open and I'll reset and show you what that looks like and keep going. 2 different Earls. Supposed to get this head. And is it the same as that head? Just with a glasses on maybe? And then this one. Is that the same as that one? Just with the hat? Yeah. So these 2 must be the 2 that came with the regular one. Maybe there's 2 total head sculpts. I just change it up. Look at, I mean, this is weird. So to continue to use the same mold, they just have all this like rubber overlay. I mean, that's weird. But the shirt is a cape. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. It is what it is. Those 4 open, reset for tomorrow. You know what? Let's go ahead and open these back of mice right now. That way I don't have quite as much to do tomorrow. The first one I'll do live, and then the others I will do off camera. Moto, see the boss? Moto may not be the fastest thinker on the planet, but his heart is in the right place. So those base. No, I think is any of these a bad guy? Throttle is the clear-headed thinker. Vinny is hot-headed. No, I don't think any of these are bad. I'm gonna open Moto. Again, I found these at Walmart. These are from Nacelle. I've never opened a Nacelle toy. I do think they're making... They have other stuff they've made. I get them confused with Premium DNA, who makes the Battletoads and the Earthworm Jim and the Barnyard Commandos. But I don't know. Nacelle's made other things. Maybe they made the Sectars? I don't know. Opens up pretty easy. It's got a clamshell. Maybe that means no twist ties. Let's see. This is taped on like a normal clamshell. If it means no twist ties, Nacelle immediately will please me. Let's see what happens when I untape that. So this is collector friendly, definitely, because you could just put it right back in. And it looks like, let's see, no twist ties. Thank you, Nacelle. You know what? This feels pretty good. He's oddly proportioned, but maybe, oh, look at that, kick it on booty. Hold on a second. This is not bad at all. This guy's tall. Maybe I am going to open these all on camera. He's big. It feels good. Paint applications are good. I don't really see much issues. He has like a cyborg arm. That does not have a double joint, but the other elbow is double joint. He's beefy. Got a big bicep in the way. He's a tall boy. You know, this, again, I think I talked about this when I bought them. I never had any of these, but they emerged from the popular Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Even I think Sewer Sharks are probably similar. Mutant things, Wild West Cowboys and Moo Mesa. Somebody making those? Maybe Nacella's making those. Nacella's who made Toys That Made Us, which there are new seasons coming. I have to look. If I remember, I'll put images of other toys they've made. So he has like this blaster gun, which is just a single piece of gold plastic and then a little silver tip. Nothing too terribly interesting there. An alternate head. He's a pirate. He's a mouse pirate. He has then like a ray gun type thing. I'm trying to get out much smaller. Just tape. It's all that's over this. The small accessories have tape. That's awesome. And you can put it right back if you wanted to. Then he has his helmet, his helmeted head. Hopefully, I think they have shown already the bikes. I think that was, I don't know if Nacella's who made the Sectars, but they didn't have the function. They just had the humans. They didn't have like the insects, I think, right? And he's got a banana. I think that's a banana. No, a hot dog. He's got a hot dog and a gun. That was easy. Moto. Cyborg mouse. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I just want to open them all so you can see the difference in size. I'm going to stand them all right there. Since they're pretty easy to open, at least I'm going to open the, that one I just kind of muscled through. I didn't even cut the tape. It was there. Just go ahead and cut this tape so I don't forget to do that. And then I just want to see the size difference, because at first I was like, oh, these have got to be just the exact same body mold, but I'm not sure. Maybe a lot of it's the same, but I don't, is he the same height? No, he is not the same height. He's a good bit shorter, so maybe they're just doing, maybe they're reusing a lot, but the, maybe it's the legs are different. I know that's how legions are, like the dwarf legs are what make dwarf shorter. I don't know. This guy looks even smaller still and looks skinnier. So I mean, these feel good. I'm impressed, I think. Yeah, he's even smaller still. Huh. Good on you, Nacelle. Good on you. So Throttle, him, is the leader. With Sprocket, Launcher, and Hot Dog. They all come with a hot dog. And they all call out with hot dog. So I guess that's like their pizza. I just bought these because it's a small company and it's a property I remember. I just didn't get into, but I remember and actually remember being like, oh, I want those. But I had, I can only pick really one, and Turtles was the one. So, hey, good for you, Nacelle. These are going to be in contention for some conversation. They are very well made and look cool. I like it. But that'll be it for tonight, I think. At least for opening toys right now. We'll get back to it. Next day, back for round 2. And it's lunchtime. I had a good good workout this morning and then working. And we're excited for Kai's event. Now, I'm just going to keep on going. This, I have no idea what this thing is called. It's entirely in another. It's the Joy Toy Life After Infected Chubby 1/18 figure. KJ brought this to IshCon for the Amazing. Apparently, it was on a big sale somewhere local to him, and I took it because I liked it and I wanted it for my Joy Toy figures. What is all this? I don't know what all this is. A card? I don't know, but it's basically just a big guy that's a zombie in 1/18 scale, and we keep it for to play around with, probably at the desk more than anything. He doesn't come with anything else, just him. But I guess Joy Toy makes zombies. I'm trying to look at it. It's got these cards in here, but it's all in another language. Looks like some type of stat card. Maybe there's a game. I don't know. I'm not going to keep any of that. But thanks to KJ and Darius for giving me this. I'm excited to play with it. It's going to be a desk toy. But I'll leave it out so that when I open up the Joy Toy Horus, let's see the size difference. All right, that was a quick one. We've got 4 NECA figures. We've got 2 Jada and 3 Super 7 all here that we're about to open. In fact, I'll save the Michelangelo because that box I am going to keep. So the boxes I'm going to keep, I'm doing last. The boxes I'm throwing away, that's what I'm trying to work on. So here is Archie Comics Belly Bomb. Is he one of the wrestlers? I don't know if he's one of the I don't think he's a wrestler. Stump wrestling, or if he's just a Archie Comics character. He's cool. Not to be confused with Krang, although he's similar to Krang. They always have good little comic drawings in the box art of these. That guy's cool. This one definitely excited for, of the Archie. You know, the mutants are my favorite. Always got eyeballs in the hands. You can't see any of that. His hands have little eyeballs in them. I guess he's an eyeball dude. And he comes with a little Krang figure as well. An actual little Archie style Krang. But I don't know what that's supposed to sit in it. It's rounded at the bottom. See how it kind of falls over? So I don't know what that's supposed to sit in, or maybe it doesn't sit in anything. And he's got a big gun. Of course, we're back to twist ties. Missing the Biker Mice from Mars opening experience and the Joy Toy opening experience I just did immediately. Oh, good. That one twist tie, I was able to get that gun out. It had more to it, but they were not all tight. Now he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 twist ties. Not are any of you that are Ninja Turtles people, are you collecting the Archie comics? So if you think about just NECA, how many different lines of Ninja Turtles are there? There is 1. The movie line in its entirety. So they've, man, I cannot get this thing cut. They have made movie 1 figures, movie 2 figures, and movie 3 figures. I consider that all one line, the movie figures. However, they have like the subline of the movie figures, which are when they use, like, it's the live action line, I guess is an easier way to think about it. If you consider it one line. So all the movie figures, and then like the concert turtles. And they have like those concert costumes were used for like a holiday special, and they have announced that is coming out this year as a 4-pack. So the live action is one way you can collect turtles from NECA. The video game style, which they have not made a figure in quite a while for. I don't know what the last one was. It was probably in a loot crate. Yeah, I think it was the shark. Whatever his name is. Oh, belly bomb fell out. Look at this. Look at this figure. It's got a little bit of plastic. Oh, his eye moves. I don't think I knew that. His eye is articulated. Does his mouth close? Oh, his mouth closes. I mean, that's a cool toy. That's a cool toy. That's a cool toy. I'm not gonna lie. That's nice. That's a good one. So they've got the video games, which they've paused, and then kind of a subline of that, similar to the way we were talking about the live action. They did just that one pinball Shredder from the way he appears on a pinball machine. And then you go into the cartoon line, and no real sublines of the cartoon line. It's just all cartoon line, right? I don't think that there's been something weird. I mean, they do have stuff that never appeared in the cartoons very recently. And then you have like the Usagi stuff, which never appeared in the cartoons, which I guess technically is kind of a subline. But I think all the animated stuff fits pretty well in its own line. That line has been out for so long. This is Leatherhead, and this is Stump Wrestling. Oh, it does say Stump Arena Presents on the Stump Wrestling, and that one says Eastman and Laird's Turtles Adventures. Oh, look at the cow. Is that like the arena? Look at that cow in there. Can you see that? Cool. So the stub line of Toon would just be the Usagi stuff and the things that don't appear. But then you get in the comics, and you've got the Mirage traditional line. You've got these types of clamshells you can fudge and get away from the toy for the zip ties. You've got the Archie comics line. Underneath the Archie comics line, you have the Stump Wrestling Archie comics line. You've got the Last Ronin comics line. And within the Mirage, you have different variants. And then you have like the first Turtle, like the recent Comic-Con exclusive that we have right here. So it's just unbelievable, truly, how many different kind of subline Turtles. And I've still been buying all. Oh, and then you got the Universal Monsters Turtle line. That's all NECA. That's not talking about Super 7 Turtles, Playmates reissues, Master of the Universe Turtles. For a little while, there was the Power Rangers Turtles, Best Action Loyal Subjects Turtles, Joy Toy has Turtles coming out. That's not talking about any of those things. That is just what NECA makes. There we go. He was not that bad to get out. So Shirtless Leatherhead. I imagine they're going to use the same body. This looks like the same body that was used for the cartoon, maybe. Just with some different sculpting details. I don't know. He didn't come with anything. Just his tail and hands. Is that all? I mean, I guess he's a wrestler. So what's he going to come with? Belly Bomb Crying Hound we need. Mondo Gecko we need. We've been hunting for those and not finding them. It's just, anyway, that's to say, there's a ton of turtle stuff. And I still am buying it all. Now, I'm not buying all of it. I'm buying NECA and Super 7. Not very much Playmates, just really the vehicles from Playmates. And not very much. I am buying the Mattel Turtles of Grayskull, I guess. I don't know. It's a lot. So much turtle stuff. And I understand if people are tired of it. You know, anytime NECA makes a new Turtles post. This is the unarmored, or the naked Last Ronin. I found this on a recent hunt that you probably saw a couple days ago at a Walmart. Actually, I have found it twice now in Walmart. That and Tatsu I found in a different hunt recently. He comes with, so he has a whole other set of body parts, too. Not just, so these are like alternate, like scarred up arms and hands, I guess. I don't think I knew that. I guess this is called the battle damage. Is he not battle damaged on the regular? I don't know. Oh, it all just fell out. That's good. No twist tie. That's a win. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on him in the package. 4 different heads. So you could get 4 of these guys. I think I said that in the hunt video. And make 4 different naked turtles. That tickled your fancy. His little book. The books and the type of accessories that they have come with. Last Ronin's good, and then he has a tea pitcher, teapot. I'm not going to ask you to watch me open all of these twist ties right now. So let's jump ahead. I'll already have Tatsu opened as well, and I'll show you from the top. I had my regular order Odious and Little O come in from Wade. Congratulations again to Unparalleled Universe. So here's this guy. He's cool. And then I'll show you just over here. Yeah, we're gonna go over all this stuff once we're done. The Tatsu is nice. It only had one single tie. All these accessories and full soft goods. Why haven't they been doing that with their humans? That's a pretty considerable step up. Progressing along. I guess I should just call this my toy confessions, since the Usher concert guy canceled. As I sit here and open this stuff going, why do I keep buying this stuff? Thundercats, Super 7, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Now, Thundercats no longer have the outer sleeve or the shipping box. They just come, like, when I say that he has the outer sleeve. That tells me that figure must have been made quite a bit of time ago. But Ghost Groon, no outer sleeve, no shipping box. No shipping box for him, though. Cost reductions, which I'm fine with. I just throw these boxes away. The only one I'm going to keep is that Mikey's Pizza box because it's cool. Ghost Groon, he's like translucent. Cool figure. Super 7 usually only has the one twist tie. Yeah, they're not that hard. Translucent sort of omens is cool. I do not have the Ghost. This is really technically Ghost Groon, not like translucent or glow in the dark. I need the Ghost Jaga. If any of you have, it was like New York Comic Con or maybe it was a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. The Ghost Jaga or the glow in the dark yellow Chitara. I don't have either of those. I think they're the only two Thundercats figures I'm missing. And they're stupid price on eBay just because nobody's actually buying them at those prices. But if you have it, loose or otherwise, the Ghost Jaga especially, to go with this, I'd love to have it. It's pretty cool, actually. You know, Super 7's had a number of issues that are everybody's well aware of, but I think they still speak to me, the 80s cartoon stuff. Now, I wouldn't buy like Super 7 superhero stuff, you know, like Spider-Man, but 80s cartoon stuff, they still speak to me. And I like the aesthetic. I like the nostalgia, the way it makes me feel. So I have no issues with their style of figure. They have made some mistakes and missteps along the way, of course. But the actual style I have no issue with. He's cool. And he feels kind of gummy, but what doesn't feel gummy when it's made of translucent? And not super gummy. He's been in the garage for a while. So, Ghost Groon. Happy to add him. And then that's Comic-Con exclusive. This also Comic-Con exclusive glow-in-the-dark Scumbug. Usually the package also glows in the dark. This guy looks cool. Oh, it even says glows in the dark. It's interesting. I haven't seen a turtle, or I haven't seen a Super 7 with this outer slip covering quite some time. So I had assumed that was all but done with. Looks like he comes with everything that the original comes with. It's just painted glow-in-the-dark green. This Scumbug is a great figure. The regular release. This one looks to be too. It's got all these, you know, all the different tubes and accessories and those kinds of things. It comes with all these bugs. All like the Crazy Eyes head. I think a Crazy Eyes head is probably how I have my regular Scumbug displayed. This was a little bit more expensive figure. The regular release too. I think it was $65. That's a lot. I think my the hardest challenge I have with Super 7 is the price point was originally, I think, $39.99 on Ultimates, maybe $44.99, and now it's all the way up to $55, and in some cases $65 or higher. You know, like Monstar and some of the big boys, which are going to be higher. But originally the model was that your wave, they were all going to be the same price. Some would be big, some would be small, and the prices kind of offset each other. That isn't the way it is anymore. Like you get Snarf, he's 55, even though also in that wave might be a big Mumra, who's 80. So it's only working to their advantage. But hey, it's a business. Hey, I mean, he's cool. I like the colors. I still love this line. I mean, what can I say? These are my toy confessions. Throwing these boxes away. I just don't have room. I am close to throwing just every single box away. I've actually thought about going into the attic where we keep the boxes and just getting them all. Throwing them away, all of them. Now, I shouldn't do that with 6 scale, but I've been keeping all my import boxes as well as 6 scale, and I buy a lot of imports, so that is adding up in space, and there's not as much room, really not a lot of good room in the attic. There's room in the attic, but not a lot of good functional room. Somehow ripped this box. Guess it's a good thing I'm getting rid of it anyway. Can we get it in there? What about you? Are you keeping boxes? What about your toy confession? Are you still keeping boxes of things that you open? I mean, I think there's still people that keep even like Marvel Legends boxes. I don't know how you do it. All right. I'm tired of just sitting here and talking to the camera. Well, here, let me show you these, because these boxes are special. The Jada or Comic-Con boxes are unique. So this is the pink Chun-Li. It comes in the bigger box. Has the background. We'll work through these real quick. I may not open them out, but I'll show you what is on the inside. I mean, I'm going to throw this box away, so it doesn't really matter. I'm trying not to just destroy it. Really tight plastic on it. These were available. They may still be available on Jada Next Level, which is like their Hasbro Pulse type of thing. I think they're pretty easy to get. It's just a flap. No, it's a slide out. Let's see. Maybe not. There we go. Yeah, so it's just a little bit nicer packaging for her, and it has some extra accessories. It's our third Chun-Li. Third. And then this was the bigger Comic-Con exclusive, which was Violent Ken. They had Evil Ryu, whatever you call him yourself, last year. This year, Violent Ken. See, he's even bigger box. And that's usually because he has, like the Ryu had extra accessories in there. It almost, like you could open it up and leave it in package, and it was in like a diorama type stand display. But I will not be doing that. Just can't keep boxes, especially not on these. I mean, these are exclusives, but these are figures out at Walmart. Well, he comes with the barrels. Yeah, so see, it's almost like he's in his world's display. So let me get this opened up. You know what? Yeah, let me get this opened up and I'll take it down and show you. It's the most recent set. These little Dio type pieces, the Street Fighter ones come with it really nice. And she has the white ponytail face laughing with the peace sign so you can do like the end screen. All right, I got to get back to work. Lunch break is over. Got 5 more to open. Comic-Con, regular Comic-Con. Almost done. All over the place. Been a couple hours. Back to it. Now these 5 boxes are boxes I would plan to keep. At least as of right now. So, pizza box, Michelangelo. I wonder if it just has a figure on the inside. Oh no. You know, that's actually pretty cool. So it has yes, it just has a figure on the inside, but not like a box. Just take that out. Oh, it even has like the grease stains. That's a pretty cool package. I do like it. And I'm gonna hang on to that. So Pizza Chef Michelangelo from Super 7. Originally I missed this. This dropped when Kaya and I were on the way to the Blink-182 concert when I was driving. And I missed it, but then they put some back up in stock and I was able to grab it. So I'm grateful. I did miss the van, Mikey's Pizza van. That did not get put back in stock, unfortunately. That's an expensive item to begin with. So that's the only currently right now Super 7 Ninja Turtles item that I do not have. And these are my toy confessions. I keep looking on eBay. I've bid on it a couple times. I'm not gonna pay $1,000 for that thing. I think it was $449 plus shipping and tax. So it was probably gonna be around $550, $600 if you had hit it on the pre-order. So like I would pay maybe $750, you know, but I won't pay $1,000. And I'm not even sure I would pay that, but I'm paying attention to them on eBay. There has been some auctions that went for under $1,000 recently, but all the buy it now is like $1,000 or more. And the early auctions were also over $1,000. I haven't even opened the first one. But being a completist is challenging. And I try not to, it's not a thing I can just turn off and say, oh, never mind. So, This just looks like the original Michelangelo. They just put an apron and a hat on it. So not the... there's a little thing to go over his bandana and keep it on. You know, nothing terribly special, but cool. I like it. Packaging was cool. And I would have loved to have gone to the Michelangelo's pizzeria. I think that would have been cool. Free delivery, Pizza Chef Mikey. So I wonder if the Scumbug was originally... Yeah, this was clearly the Comic-Con exclusive, right? Clearly. With the special packaging and the pop-up shop. I wonder if the Scumbug was going to be an exclusive for like Entertainment Earth. Entertainment Earth has had some of the other mutants and glow-in-the-dark or something like that. But like I don't think they sold real well. And they ended up peg warming. Maybe? I don't know. Let's go to the Comic-Con exclusive NECA First Turtle. Now the packaging on this is really nice because it has this hologram. I don't know if you can tell it's hologram, but it's hologram of some of the early sketches. It's pretty cool. I do have almost every Comic-Con exclusive that NECA has made, but not all. I don't have the original black and white Mirage Turtles, and I don't have the Mousers. I think both of those were New York Comic-Con at some point, if I remember right. I mean, many years ago. 2008 time frame. So these guys look, wow. The first time I've looked at them, they're cool. I know some people are getting 4, so you can have 4 of each. I will not. I clearly did not do that. I did get 2, but not 4. There are a million twist ties on this, of course. Of course there are. So we'll just try to get them all snipped off. How about you all? What did you get from San Diego Comic-Con this year? Did you get everything you wanted? Did you miss anything? Did you not even try? Did you find it easier or harder? I know the Cobra Commander, that I have right there, was a pain in the butt for a lot of people. I know that caused quite a bit of frustration. This effect is cool for the nunchucks. I know that caused quite a bit of frustration and disdain. I actually, because I had already secured it, I didn't even pay attention to the Hasbro Pulse drop to know whether it would have been hard or not. I honestly don't know. There's not. There's still quite a bit of twist ties. I said there's not that many on this. Yes, there are. Yes, there are. And they're not the easiest to get to. You know, I know why they do the twist ties. I get it. Because a lot of people are in-box collectors, and it makes sure things remain in box. It's just, what is amazing to me is how there can be items like this that have 14,000 twist ties. But then also in a collector type packaging, there can be 0. Or like even from the same line, the Tatsu that just had 1. It's just weird how it's not consistent, even within brands. I think that's the thing that is the most unusual for me. It's why sometimes does NECA not have any? Or they do it this way, where they just have the master twist ties on the clamshell, which is a heck of a lot easier to get out. Got most of these, I think. I don't know if I got that hand over there. Ow, that twist tie hurt me. Injured myself. You guys are chonky. Big boys. But I think I got, other than the van, I got everything, the Super 7 Mikey's Turtle. I got everything from Comic-Con that I was hoping to get. I'm not aware of anything I missed. So anything I didn't get, I didn't know about. Look at Big Boy. Look at this boy. Is that the Eastman? I remember which one is who, or is it the Laird? I don't actually remember. That's cool. Big chunky boy. Got the nunchucks on his hands. That's cool. That one. And that one. Look at all these twist ties. I wish I could show you. Maybe I'll leave. No, I'm not going to leave them there. So maybe I'll leave them there. No, and then they'll be all over the house. The Roomba will get them. Rufus will get them. Just be a big pain in the buttock. And there's the small one. Now, they're both cool. Imagine if those designs had stayed. Would we have got the Ninja Turtles as we know them today? I don't think so. I don't think this type of design would have translated into a cartoon as easily as this design we did get. Not that the cartoon necessarily looks like the Mirage, but all those twist ties. Well, maybe I will show you. Take the camera down and show you. And I didn't even have to cut them all. And then there's basically every weapon. Oh no, there is a bow staff too. So it has all the weapons. 2 sides, 2 katanas, multiple nunchucks with real chains. So it's a good set. It's a good set. And then there is extra. So there's weapon hands on this underside for both of them. That's a lot of stuff. It's a good set. I always think the comic stuff is always so well painted with the unique comic shading and that type of thing. I think they do a good job on that set. Let it go back in there. I'm gonna have it upside down. Have it upside down. Have it upside down. Upside down. I will actually take the camera down and show you all these twists. I'm gonna go ahead and open. I did that wrong. This Cyclops Sentinel. He's nothing special about him. He's a regular release. I just haven't opened him yet. The die-cast Sentinel. And then I'll open Cobra Commander and the Horus figure on camera because those are both 2 exciting figures. There we go. I think I got it in there, huh? Trying to get this in there so I can, because this I will put up in the attic. Maybe, if I don't ruin it. Trying to put it together. So this, you can open it up and see what it is. It's got cool art on the thing, but I'll open that up and show you everything. Look at all those, and there's at least 2 more I didn't cut. From just 1 2-pack. Ridiculous. Those guys look good. All the accessories. And then this is Cyclops Sentinel fighting armor. They all use the same general body. The heads are usually different, and you see he's got a place where we can put these optic blasts in. And probably you change out that top piece somehow to put those in. I think that's cool. Only 2 left from all these toys. We've got Comic-Con Cobra Commander. We've got Joy Toy War Master Horus. Horus will be last. Cobra Commander, who also comes in a shipper box, at least the way I got it. And that shipper box has a sleeve. This is a really cool packaging, actually. So you've got the outer sleeve. It's lenticular. Can I make the lenticular show up? I don't know. Does lenticular show up on camera? Yeah. So this is the Once a Man Cobra Commander. That is a flap too. So you open it up. Very excited for this figure. I was a big fan of G.I. Joe, the movie. I know a lot of people aren't. I was. For whatever reason. When they were trying to make Serpentor, it was like a 1 week, 5 episode, like big push. It's just like Kim and I were glued to the TV. Kim actually watched a lot of G.I. Joe with me, and we couldn't turn away. So, I mean, this is a cool set. It's using, I think, the retro card Cobra Commander, like bottom and head, but then it has all the different accessories. So it has him, the Once a Man, transforming. It has the little serpent that you could have Roadblock carrying. That's a really cool set. That's a really cool set. And of course, G.I. Joe's packaging, they rarely have twist ties. Has that got one? I don't think so. Let me see if I can get one. Or this is where he's turned fully into Cobra. I know some people like the Cobra Law stuff isn't for them. I mean, it got kind of weird in the movie. I don't disagree with that. So that's like when his faceplate finally comes off. I wonder if that's interchangeable in this. I don't know. Have to watch a review. And we've got a few hands. What is this piece? This must go on his back. Or is it? It's like a holster. I know a lot of people that weren't into Cobra Law, but I for one, I'm excited. Nemesis Enforcer, who's now called Nemesis Immortal. There must have been some sort of licensing issue with the name Nemesis Enforcer over the years. I think that name got changed maybe during the 40th anniversary or one of the recent last 10 or 15 years that name got changed. It's different in the comics. I always liked that guy. That fight with Sergeant Slaughter I thought was awesome. And like Globulus, I will be purchasing that. That feels like a maybe a PulseCon exclusive, if they still do that. Globulus. And maybe the Cobra Law guards, kind of bug guys. Yeah, see, no twist ties. Oh, he's super duper cool. And I understand why people are upset they missed this. He's great. He's great. So I'm sorry to those that missed it. All right, we're going to take a little break before we get to War Master Horus. It's actually much later at the end of the workday, and Kai's getting ready. I got to take her to drop her off with the team, and then we'll be going there later. I will come back and do Horus before that. And then we'll kind of get ready to wrap this video up pretty soon here, I think. We are tomorrow going to go meet Cell, and we are going to an event, but I don't know how much I'm going to film of any of that, because I have filmed a whole lot of me sitting here talking to you all about action figures. Says I once was a man on the back. It's a cool box, so we'll find out together here in a little while. But next clip, probably, I'll be opening this for us. Let me see if I can get this back in there. It's the easiest to get in and out of the shipper with the... There we go. I am going to save that box because, of course. Last one, this is a Joy Toy. This is 1/18 scale. And look how big this box is. War Master Horus. That'll be the final thing we have. That's a big box. Kai, are you excited for your event tonight?
Yes.
Competition number 1. Exciting. Horse. Dropped off Kai. Let's finally finish this toys at the table. I went ahead and took off the plastic and cut back a little adhesive, stickers, whatever. It is on my hand. I don't know what that is. Oh, let's feeding the fishies. It's feeding the fishies. Little fish food. Oh, big beefy boy. Big beefy boy. Now, Joy Toy stuff is usually like no twist ties. There's some sort of clamshell pressure thing that keeps things in place. And they don't come with a ton of stuff. So he has this humongous mace. I mean, I'll compare it in a second. He's got a fist hand and an expressive hand, which means he probably has also got a fist hand and expressive hand on him. And then, oh my goodness. Oh boy, he does have a stand. Look at this. Look at this dude here. He is just humongous. That a piece of, I don't know, like one of the, there's the sword. Oh my goodness. Look at all the details on this dude right here. Look at the back. I mean, that is just so good. So good. He is huge. Huge. All right, that's everything there. Let me put it back together. Let me put it back together. See if he'll just stand there. I think he will. Looks like a little piece got damaged, unfortunately, in the shipping. That's a pain in the booty. Here's some toy confession. Am I going to call Joy Toy and say, hey, this piece got damaged? Send me another one? Almost assuredly, no. Almost assuredly, no. I'll probably just get Kaya to fix it. Looks like, so these are like, man, those are pretty sturdy too. It's interesting that broke. You see this one's missing, what's right here. Kind of came off. But it's a clean break. I don't know, maybe it was broken in the package, but super glue should probably put that right back on. The way, yeah, you could super glue that back on. I'll get Kaya to do that for me. She's good at it. So I just want to show you. I mean, look. He's got one big fist, and then that's the gripping hand, and then so all those are the same hand because his other hand is this thing that has the claw hand, and it's got a gun. He does have a little sword It's a dagger, I guess, to him. But it's a sword. Now remember, this is 1/18. So let's just leave him here for a minute. Just leave him right there. Here you go. That's G.I. Joe classified next to him. 1/12 scale. You know the size of that. Here's a import, a Sentinel, which is a little bit bigger than G.I. Joe classified. Oh no, that doesn't look like it there. Jada, you know their size. Fix his feet. Right? I mean, however big these Earl Sinclair from Dinosaurs, huge. He's much bigger than that. Super 7, you know, is a bigger scale. And this is a bigger body. I mean, look how big he is. 1/18 scale. Now, if you look at the head, you can see that it's 1/18 scale. This is a 1/18 dude, and the heads are similar. But here's just a 1/18 regular human, also from Joy Toys. So you can see he's in just he's like a ultramarine, supermarine, space marine. You know, he's wearing a great big suit. He's enhanced. He's got like the heads of the fallen on his belt. I'm gonna show you the close up. But that's with the 1/18 bigger human from Joy Toy. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. I mean, I think the Cobra Commander is probably the easiest, because most of you, this is a Marvel Legend, this is a Hasbro 6-inch scale figure. Dude is huge. It's huge. I mean, it's got to be 10, 11 inches. It's got all this details. Now, this is a Primark. This is the biggest ones they make, other than Dreadnoughts, which are big like mech machines. But of the human type guys, this is the biggest one they make. He's got inner articulated claws, so you can just grab people. Man. He's a big one. He's an important one to the lore. I mean, his mace, just his mace is taller than Cobra Commander. It's crazy. He looks awesome. I'm happy to have him. Glad to add him. I think the next Primark is Russ of the Space Wolves. So I'll be happy to have that one too. So here we go. I'm going to take the camera down and show you all of this. All of it. That's the Cell Pop I hope to get signed tomorrow. First form cell. Picked that up long ago at Walmart. Okay. Well, we'll start with Horus. He's the most recent thing I ordered there. You can see that little piece. It broke off, unfortunately. But I think we can fix that. I bought him, pre-ordered him on Amazon, so I don't know. I'm not going to contact Joy Toy, but I may see what they can do. So just, I mean, look at all of this going on. Don't you bark at those dogs. Don't you do it. I know you want to. All these skulls. The cape. Now, I've been putting soft goods on my Primarks. I don't know that I'm going to put soft goods on him. I think it would take a lot to change that out. Showed you the Earls. I'm just going to slowly go over everything. There's that Cobra Commander. Give you a close-up of that sculpt. I think that looks good. Let's go slowly over everything that we've opened up over these last couple days. It's a lot of stuff. So you can see what it all comes with. Look at this. I love that. You can move that eye around. I love that so much. That is a toy. Leatherhead. Last round. Look at the soft goods there on Tatsu. On JB's toy trunk right there. Biker Mice. We're kidding, because it looks, that sculpt looks like it's JB. If he just had the mustache, he has the full beard right now. If he just had the mustache. There. Scumbag. There's the Alf. Feels like a lifetime ago we opened that. And then back to Horus. And then a big guy. I'll put him there. Let's see. So there you go. 1/18 human versus a big 1/18 Primark. How cool is that? There you go. A lot of action figures. What else will happen? We're definitely getting that thing signed. We're going to Avatar. I don't know what else I'm going to film. Maybe very little else. Maybe a lot else. I don't know. We'll find out together. We have a lot of family stuff, but a lot of that's not usually stuff we put on camera. So we'll find out together. Hope you enjoyed a lot of action figures and my toy confessions. It's the next day. We got rained out, unfortunately, last night. Now we're all dressed up for Charlie's collectible show. It's probably the most dressed up Perfect Cell maybe has ever met. Maybe he's going to hit us with the big blast. Oh. We did meet Gohan a couple weeks ago, who defeated Cell.
Oh, that's true.
There's Charlie. Yeah, so 3 straight weeks, I think. Gohan, Android 17, and Cell. And Dragon Ball Brouhaha.
This is my daily school wear. That's true.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily daily, because you've been rocking the jeans.
And the shorts.
I've been lazy.
The shorts. I'm not going to film much in here. I was just here last week, but we are going to go get this signed. The perfect cell. A lot more Motu here. I'm looking if there's Buzz Off. Buzz Off was at like Ollie's, and I never found it. I wish I had. Yeah. Not a very long line. That's good, because we got to get in and out of here fast. And no swap, it doesn't look like. There's a card tournament, though. But all is well. All is well. The girl's using the potty. We'll go do this, and we're going to get out of here. I know we're probably at the end of the video, so we got to move fast. So we got to be downtown in an hour and a half. They're not laughing what I'm about to say either. Kai and Peter self. I was
washing my hands and then
I'm not gonna. She's got pee on her crotch. I'm not showing you.
And then a woman was just came into the bathroom for books to open everybody's stall.
This story's about to get even better. So this person that just walked out.
Mm-hmm.
He was going through it.
Oh, there was somebody going through it when he was rushing in.
But he was watching subbed anime while going through it. And so I'm sitting there peeing, you know, TTing, wee-wee. And you hear, it was quite an experience. All right, we've now dipped. He started a panel, and we don't have time to wait for that panel. So thanks to Charlie Collectible showed Charles. He's going to get it signed for us, and I will pick it up next time, whenever next time is.
Probably not far away.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know when the next time is. I'll just make a special trip. But, all right, now on we go to Avatar. We've moved ourselves downtown. That's the Pomp City Market. We're not going there today, but we're going right here to Eats for a quick lunch before we go to the Fox. Eats. Oh yeah, this is the one. Oh. Oh yes. Our lunch was delicious, and now we're here. We need to be here as the doors opened at 1, and it is 1, and we have arrived. And it says Avatar right there. I've never been to the Fox. That's kind of our big ornate kind of Broadway style theater. Are you excited to go to the Chaise Lounge restrooms later? Yeah, these are the desirable potties. Check the merch. Because immediately the girls are chilly. I'm sure they have something that you can use as a blanket. Oh, if I like that shirt. Well, we got Appa. We got him. That's what we got. And an art book. Here's the things you can come see here this year. On the Broadway plays. Oh, 2 pages. Oh, this is next year. That was the year before. The season currently happening. Got significant flatulence. Here we go. Into the theater. Into the theater. Always cool to see. Inside of the Fox. And there's the wide. Got pretty good seats. Should be fun. We are on row N, so whatever that letter of the alphabet that is, like the 12th row, 13th row. You can see up here, they have a simulated like twilight sky, like the castle stuff, and then like the balconies, and then all the seats back there. You see the theater goes way back there. It's really cool in here. intermission. This is a 2.5-hour show with a 20-minute intermission. It's been really good. The ladies have been weeping multiple times, I have noticed. Multiple weepings. I was telling the people, Natalie, that there has been much weeping, I've noticed. Is that a truth?
Oh, so much.
Are you having a good time?
Absolutely.
It's been good. Weeping.
I don't know if I want that kind of power. The choice is not yours. The power exists.
The show is over. Did y'all enjoy yourselves?
Oh, wonderful, fantastic. Just
And you weren't sure. You were kind of meh when I told you we were going to this.
Weeping. Very much crying. Weeping.
Weeping.
Yes, lots of weeping. I apologize for however my makeup looks on this camera.
You look beautiful. Well, that's a good ending point for.
They did an encore.
They did, and everybody got to sing along.
It was
Did that please you?
Great. They did Secret Tunnel.
Well, with a video that started with sadness, I'm glad that it ends with family happiness. We had a great time, and I hope you all had a good time too. We'll talk to you next week. We are working our way toward Dragon Con. As you're watching this, Dragon Con's next week, so come hang out with us. I think that's right. Anyway, we'll talk to you soon. Squeeze it.